Hello, friends. Welcome to Communication Skills for Everyone. If you are watching this channel first time, please subscribe. In this video, let us learn preparing for a good presentation. So, let us look at preparing for a good presentation involves careful planning, understanding what's our purpose, gathering and organizing materials, knowing your audience, and practicing extensively. In this video, I'm going to cover the 9 P's of a good presentation, the structure of a presentation, knowledge of audiovisual aids, Nancy Duarte's 5 rules for creating great presentations, the rule of three, and the influence of culture and communication. So, the 9 P's of good presentation. So, what are the 9 P's of good presentation? So, first one, plan. So, effective presentation starts with a clear and precise plan. So, to get a plan, you must define what are your goals and objectives, outline the main points, what you want to cover, determine the best structure for your presentation. All this covered in the plan. Second one, purpose. You should understand the purpose of your presentation. So, identify what are the key messages you would like to convey to the audience. Based on it, tailor your content to achieve your purpose, whether to inform, persuade, or entertain. Third one, procure. So, gather all the necessary materials or resources or information. Collect the data, images, and other relevant content. Ensure you have all technical equipment needed, such as projectors or PPT, pen drive, microphone, or any other requirements. Prioritize. So determine the most important points to cover. So you must have a plan. You must know what are the things you have to give preference. Rank your key points in order of importance. Focus on the most critical information that supports your purpose. Next, prepare. So yeah, prepare slides or handouts. Create effective visual aids and supporting materials. Design slides that are clear, concise, and visually appealing. Don't use light colors. Use only primary colors so that it gives a good impression. Prepare handouts that summarize key information for the audience. So, next up, people. So understand your audience. It's important. If you know what audience requirements, what audience are expecting from your presentation, so then you know half of the presentation is done. So research your audience background, knowledge level, and their interests. Adapt your presentation style and content to meet their needs and their expectations. Point. So your points. Focus on key points to keep the presentation clear and impactful. Limit each slide to one main point. Don't dump with so many points. Use bullet points to highlight important information. And next, practice. So rehearse your presentation multiple times. Practice makes a man perfect. So practice delivering your presentation loud. Time yourself to ensure you stay within the allotted time. You're not taking more time than given. Perfect. So refine your presentation to eliminate any issues. Seek feedback from peers to or mentors. Make necessary adjustments to improve clarity and flow. Present. So deliver your presentation with confidence. Engage with your audience through eye contact and using nonverbal communication with your body. Speak clearly and at moderate pace. Structuring presentation. So a well structured presentation has a clear opening, body, and closing. So, in the opening, capture the audience attention and introduce the topic. So, maybe you can start with an interesting fact, question, anecdote, joke, or anything which grab audience attention. Introduction. Introduce yourself and the topic. So when you open the presentation, before you must introduce yourself. Just give me something about you, even though audience know who you are, but still give introduction about yourself. And then what is the topic means what you are going to talk about, and outline the main points you will cover in your presentation, so that this gives a clear picture to the audience body. So you develop the main content and deliver key messages. Main points, present each main point clearly and logically. So if possible you can provide examples, supporting evidence. Here you can come up with using data, examples or anecdotes to support your main points. Whatever point you are conveying, you must give some evidence. Transitions, use transitional phrases to move smoothly between points, so you can use that. And summarize the presentation and leave a lasting impression, like you can recap the main points, or you can encourage the audience to take action or consider your message, or even you can end with a memorable statement or closing remark. And closing. Next, knowledge of audio visual aids. So here there are different types of audio visual aids, like first one, slides. These are we can say visual representations of key points. So each slide may have some points, like each slide has one main point, and which describes what are the sub categories under it. And even you can use videos. This is a kind of engaging multimedia content to illustrate concepts. Maybe if you think it's a difficult topic, you can use a video. Charts and graphs, visual data representations. You can use this charts and graphs also if your presentation requires. And handouts, so printed materials for audience references. If you, for example, if you are talking about statistics or any population data or any information which requires a lot of precise numbers, then you can take some handouts and distribute to the audience. And effective use of audio visual aids, like clarity. Whenever you are using this, clarity is important. Ensure visuals are clear and easy to read. So that's what you can use, only primary colors, so that it's easy for everyone to read. Use visuals that directly support your points, and avoid cluttered slides. Focus on key information. Consistency, maintain a consistent style and format throughout your presentation. Next, non-seize Duarte's 5 rules for creating great presentations. So number one, treat your audience as a king. Right from the beginning, I'm mentioning that know your audience, know the or know about audience, their requirement, their needs. That's what, prioritize the needs and interest of your audience, because you're giving presentation to the audience. That's what it's a king. Create content that is relevant and valuable to your audience. So if it is valuable to them, they will listen to you, they interact, they involve in the presentation. Spread ideas and move people. So focus on conveying ideas that inspire and motivate. So try to give new information, or even though if it is a old information, but you try to use in an effective manner to inspire, motivate them. That's what yeah, it's a motivate. And use stories and emotional appeals to connect with your audience. Even you can come up with some real life stories or emotional appeals, what happens and how you reacted in your experience and all that. Next, help them see what you are saying. Use visual aids to enhance understanding. Also, you can integrate images, graphs, videos that illustrate your points to just support your statements. You can use that. And practice design, not decoration. So here, design slides that support your message without unnecessary decoration. So you just here focus should be like conveying the points clearly, not decorated manner. So use clean, simple designs that emphasize key points, and cultivate healthy relationships. So build a rapport with your audience, engage with your audience through maintaining proper eye contact and asking questions, interacting with them in between the presentation, so you can cultivate a kind of healthy relationship with your audience. Next, one, the rule of three. So yeah, the rule of three, the human brain processes information more effectively in group of three. So that's what organize content into three main points or sections, so that when you use three pods, it's very very important. That's what, even if we create groups also, each group three members. So benefits makes information easier to understand and remember. You get clarity, and it's easy to help maintain focus and clarity in your presentation, and you can keep the audience engaged with a structured and concise format. Culture and communication. So your cultural differences can impact communication style and audience expectations. So research the cultural background of your audience. This is again moves to the first point. Know your audience. So what is their cultural background? What is their educational background? What is their economic background? And what is their status and all that? Once you get an awareness about it, then it's easy for you to handle. Adapt your presentation style to respond cultural norms and preferences, and be clear and explicit while using this cross-cultural communication. Avoid idioms, colloquialisms that may not translate well. Be visuals. Visual aids can help bridge language barriers. Be respectful. Show respect for different cultural perspectives and practices. So, preparing for a good presentation involves meticulous planning, understanding your audience, organizing your content effectively, practicing extensively. By following the 9 P's, structuring your presentation well, utilizing audiovisual aids effectively, adhering to Nancy Douarte's 5 rules, applying the rule of three, and being mindful of cultural differences, you can deliver engaging and impactful presentations. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Communication skills for everyone. In case if you require any kind of lessons or summaries, you can post, comment. Thank you.